good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you.
First stop, makeup room. Tracy is first up, and there's Julie, and she is finishing Tracy, getting ready for me. Everything's about the timing. 20 minutes later, we'll check back. This is the third floor newsroom, and time check, just a little bit after 4 o'clock, as everybody is getting ready for the show, which goes on the air at 4:30. And there we have Jill, who produces our 6 a.m. hour. Doug, our executive producer. Good morning. Rob, who does our 5 a.m. hour. And Laura, who produces our 4:30 half hour. And Brent, what do you do?
I do everything.
Okay, there you go. So, a very busy time right now, and I have to go downstairs and get my traffic ready, but this is what they're doing, getting all the last final touches on the show and all the stories that go where and the scripts and so on and so forth. This is the control room. Very quiet right now, but that won't be the case in about 15 minutes. This is Davis, one of our wonderful directors, getting ready for our 4:30 half hour. And really, there are only a couple of people who will be in the control room while the show is on the air. So very different than how it used to be back in the day. Checking back in just a bit. Like I say, it's all about the timing. This is the media area. Dave is our media manager for the morning show. Good morning.
Hello.
Basically in charge of making sure all of the video gets where it's supposed to be, and we also have editors making sure that the video gets done. This is Irit, who is busy putting something together for the show, saying hi. And I am going to venture downstairs now and get my traffic ready. This is the traffic and script office. This is Reggie. He is our traffic producer. He is getting everything ready for the first traffic update. This is my workspace. Rosa is our floor director. You'll see more of her later on during the show. And right now, I've got just a couple of minutes before I have to go out and do a mic check. We do that 15 minutes before showtime, so here I go. And this is our State Street studio before showtime as we're getting ready. And there goes Leo. He just put our mics out so we can do audio checks. There's Jose getting ready for the show.
Everybody.
What do you do to get ready, Jose?
Trying to wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now I'm just putting on my earpiece, getting it together so that the producers can talk to me in my ear and tell me what changes may be happening. That way I can also hear the reporters out in the field a little clearer. And so I put this in my pocket, and this goes around and into my ear. So it's kind of hitting a little bit, but then it's just enough so that I can hear. Keeps us informed.
Yeah, it's very important to be informed, especially at this early morning hour.
I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Sure. We'll be talking to you later.
Yeah, I'm going to go get my mic on and get ready for my first traffic report standing in the plasma. So I will be back. Let's see what time it is. Time check, time check. Getting close to airtime. 10 more minutes. Now that I've done my mic check, I'm going to set up the big board. This is almost like a big iPad, but there are several traffic reports I do through this within the 2.5 hours of the show. So I'm going to get this set up. Getting their last minute touches.
Thank you.
A little bit of makeup, checking scripts, getting your IFB in. There's Judy. We didn't say hi to Judy yet. Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
What do you do to get ready for the show?
I read all my scripts. There they are. So we're at 4:28. What, we go on in 1 minute? Exactly?
Right now, yeah. Let me see. Minute 10 seconds.
Minute 10. So we go through all the scripts. We put on our mics right here. IFB right there. Earpiece that's attached to our producer talking to us in the ear. And Julie, our makeup artist, doing last minute touch-ups with Jose.
Okay, here we go.
We're going to see you in a little bit.
This is ABC 7 News this morning.
Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, April 19th, 2012. I'm Jose Sanders.
And good morning, I'm Judy Sue. Welcome to ABC 7 News this morning.
Let's start this half hour with a check on your forecast.
Meteorologist Tracy Butler is in the Weather Center. Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning. I'm actually really happy about the way this day is maybe going to shape up. Yesterday we were thinking there could be some heavy rain in the area during the morning rush hour, and while we'll have a few showers around, it's not looking like we're going to have the threat of any heavy rain over the next couple of hours. Let me take you closer in. Did have a few showers, even a couple rumbles of thunder overnight, but for the most part this morning, we're just starting off with cloudy skies and a few brief light showers around the area. It's 59 degrees right now out at O'Hare, 58 at Midway, so a mild start to the day. We'll have your complete forecast in the morning, Judy.
Alrighty, Tracy, thank you. And new this morning, a driver of a Toyota Camry somehow loses control and slams into a store in Skokie. It happened last night at the Bedding Experts on Dempster near Skokie Boulevard. A salesperson who was in the store believes the rows of mattresses cushioned the crash and stopped the Camry from careening into the back wall of the business. The woman behind the wheel was not injured. Police are investigating this crash.
So while the show gets started, Reggie and I are putting together our first traffic report, which hits in weather and traffic on the 7s at 4:37. So Reggie is in charge of putting the graphics together. We work together to make sure that we have all the information by monitoring scanners, checking websites, making phone calls. Eventually, we'll talk to Chopper 7 through the two-way, and we'll also be able to see them on an in-house monitor, which I will show you in a little bit. So I've got to get my report together, and I'll check back with you in just a little bit. I go on at 37.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right to camera.
Good morning. Up next on ABC 7 News this morning, new this morning, a close call at a North Suburban store. A woman's car ended up in the showroom.
Also ahead this morning, a developing story from overseas. India declares itself a major missile power after an overnight test.
And remember Dick Clark, the people of Chicago who knew him personally.
All the day's news, plus weather and traffic.
ABC 7 News this morning starts right now.
This is ABC 7 News, Chicago's #1 news, with Jose Sanders, Judy Sue, weather with meteorologist Tracy Butler, and Roz Barron's traffic. This is ABC 7 News this morning.
Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday. It is April 19th, 2012. I'm Jose Sanders.
And good morning, I'm Judy Sue. Welcome to ABC 7 News this morning.
Tracy.
Well, that first hour went by pretty quickly, or is it me? Did that first hour go by quick? Okay, just me, sorry. We're in commercial break, and
45.
we'll be back shortly for the next hour and a half of our show. We've got special guests, we have special segments, and everybody's hanging in there.
Tracy, you get 25. Alrighty. 30 out.
This morning show is another world, honest to goodness.
5, 4, 3, 2, here's the open.
This is ABC 7 News this morning.
Here's a look at the morning's top headlines. The car crash that made a mess at a North Suburban mattress store.
Also, the boaters rescued from a rough Lake Michigan. It's the second rescue in a year for one of those men.
And some rain last night. Are we in for any more? Good morning to you. Let's get a quick update on the conditions outside.
And now we go into another commercial break. What do we do during the break, guys?
Study the scripture just coming in. We just news just breaking here.
Oh, yeah, and that's because Brent brings us all the latest information. Right, Brent? And there he goes.
All we're doing is the toss of this package.
I know, I heard.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, just F9.
I heard.
All right.
Everything else is dead in that.
I heard.
Okay.
He told me.
Good.
We're very good at multitasking.
Right.
Okay.
And there's Leo, and he's getting the camera set up. There he is. Hi
Sorry,
there.
I had to look it up. I had to
For a
read it
segment that
little
we're going to be
more.
doing coming up in just a little bit.
Hey, today we're joined by one of our favorite people, improv expert, former star of Whose Line Is It Anyway, Comedian Grapefruit is back in Chicago area this weekend for several performances at Zanies. But first, he joins us right here on our morning guest list. Welcome back, Derek. Good
Thanks,
to see you,
Jose.
sir.
Good to see you, pal.
Tell me about what you've been up to lately. You have been a busy, busy man.
I have been busy. I just got back from Europe and I was playing there. I've got the podcast going on tonight here at Zany's and then stand up all the weekend. These are really my crowd.
This is it. We're your people.
Well, the people who stayed up completely all through the night, I think. I've been to my show the night before and they're still up. I've enjoyed doing the podcast the most because I think people really love how personal the podcast is. They can download it when they want to, listen to it when they want to. It's sort of the new paradigm, as we say.
That really is good. That's
Yeah.
perfect for you, too.
Yeah.
You know? Now, let's talk about your appearances at Zany's.
Okay.
Because you're actually going to be doing your podcast from Zany's.
I'm doing the podcast tonight at 8:30.
Bottom Lake Geneva said they had some rain go through there, and that ended probably about 40 minutes ago. 57 right now at O'Hare. The wind is fairly light at this time, unlike a couple of mornings ago. 62 right now at the lakefront, 57 degrees currently at Midway. Skies are cloudy, and again, we are seeing these spotty and isolated...
So while we're in commercial break, I didn't even get a chance to tell you, this is Waze. This is a traffic app that I use, and I hold it on an iPad when I'm doing my traffic. So it's kind of a cool tool. It's interactive traffic. People can report things, hands-free, obviously, voice activated on their mobile phones, but we use it on the air, and it's kind of nice because people let us know what's happening, and then we can let all of you know what's happening. Back in the traffic office, I have actually two more traffic reports to go, but I wanted to show you. This is the feed from Chopper 7 HD, so I can watch them. They're heading over to a crash on Cicero near North Avenue, and then I can talk to them on the two-way. WLS-TV Ross Chopper 7, what's your ETA to that crash?
We should be on scene there in like a minute and a half because we just crossed the Riot now, almost to Cicero.
10-4.
Hot water for Tracy.
And the show is over!
Woo-hoo!
So thrilled. But that doesn't mean that we're done working. Oh no, not by a long shot. Now we have taping to do, we have to do promos.
What is that for?
Try to look good again.
Yep, exactly.
We talked up a lot.
After 2.5 hours,
And been up since, what, 2:30 in the morning?
maybe even before that, but early.
About 1:45.
Yes,
They're putting the promos in the prompter. And I have to do actually an open for Weekender. Are you guys ready?
Okay, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm doing this for Weekender. I'm taping it today. It will air tomorrow afternoon. 3, 2, 1. This Sunday is Earth Day, and while you may not be able to join the rally on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., you can certainly learn how to help our environment right here in town at Brookfield Zoo.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
When the band began to play, the stars were shining bright. Now the milkman's on his way. It's too late to say good night.
So good morning. Good morning. Sunbeams will soon smile through. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning. Good morning. We've gabbed the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Nothing could be grander than to be in Louisiana in the morning.
In the morning, it's great to stay up late. Good morning.